These sensitive ass that just came out of this little, I don't know where they come from, but niggas be getting wild emotional. Niggas be turning into big super police. Just be trying to have fun.
If Busta ever try to film me, hit you with no delay, so what you saying, yo? Silly with that 9 million, but the devil, yo. Yeah, I do his better than him. He better not play with me. I will and perform Busta Rhymes show.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know
he did
you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually.
Oh, you've been saying this for a long time now.
I'm more.
They call them fun boys. They'll say, we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad. Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us.
I got to ask you, there has been so much going on in the music industry pertaining to Diddy. How closely are you paying attention to his case, the allegations?
I don't pay attention to none of it. I just kind of like to pay attention to the truth.
Busta Rhymes is reportedly furious right now. And the reason? Word is he's not too happy about what might be coming out in 50 Cent's upcoming documentary about Diddy. We all know 50 has been gathering evidence and behind-the-scenes info about Diddy's events for a while. But this time, it looks like Busta might be caught in the middle. According to sources, there's actual footage that allegedly shows Busta involved in some private parties with Diddy, and that has him on edge. But that's only part of it. A few months back, Busta's former bodyguard, who goes by the name Big Homie CC, made some bold claims, saying Busta had been involved in some controversial situations for years, and that certain parts of the nightlife world were already aware. According to Big Homie CC, event promoters used to arrange specific people to keep Busta entertained in VIP sections during club appearances. And now, it seems like 50 might have footage that backs those claims up. Word is, there's party video showing both Busta and Diddy at the same event, surrounded by individuals who were allegedly paid to be there. On top of that, a few people have come forward recently, claiming that Busta made them feel uncomfortable during interactions. They're saying he would often invite them to hang out and party in ways that mirrored Diddy's reputation for throwing extravagant and exclusive gatherings. Now, it's starting to look like Busta could be the next name under scrutiny. And with 50 Cent leading the charge on this project, threats or pushback from Busta might not stop anything from being released. In fact, some are saying this might only bring more attention to his part in the story. So the big question is, why is Busta reacting now? What exactly does 50 have that's making him feel the heat? To make things even more interesting, 50 didn't stay quiet about it either. Right before the Humor and Harmony Comedy Fest, where both artists were set to perform, 50 took a playful jab at Busta. He posted an old picture of Busta in his bright yellow outfit from the 1999 MTV VMAs, joking that Busta better not show up in anything like that to the show in Shreveport. His caption read something along the lines of, "Busta can't wear this to Humor and Harmony. I don't care who made it, come correct." Busta responded by posting an AI-generated photo of 50 in return, clearly poking back at the jokes. But underneath the lighthearted exchange, there's a growing sense that tension is building behind the scenes. With 50's documentary project moving forward, we'll have to wait and see what surfaces and how everyone involved reacts once it all comes to light. I keep telling y'all, when the blessings keep coming, we keep it moving. But now things are heating up between Busta Rhymes and 50 Cent. And it's looking a little less like friendly teasing and more like real tension behind the scenes. Remember when 50 Cent posted that AI-generated picture of Busta clowning his style? He said something like, "Don't let me find out this how you be looking in the mirror before the Shreveport show." At first, it felt like the two were just trolling each other as usual. But now, insiders are saying 50 might have been serious all along, especially since he's reportedly holding on to footage involving Busta and Diddy at one of those high-profile events that everyone's been whispering about. Before we dive into that footage rumor, let's backtrack to the claims made by Busta's former bodyguard, Big Homie CC. In a recent interview with The Art of Dialogue, he said some surprising things about what used to go on in Busta's VIP sections. According to him, promoters at clubs already knew the setup whenever Busta showed up. They allegedly had to make sure the VIP area was filled with the kind of guests Busta preferred, and it was said to be a routine. Big Homie described one situation where Busta allegedly invited someone into his VIP area and insisted they stay close the entire night. He claimed this wasn't a one-time thing. He said that in the nightlife industry, this behavior was considered an open secret. When asked why no one spoke up before, Big Homie said it was because many people wanted access to that VIP treatment, so they stayed quiet. But that wasn't all. Big Homie also made serious claims about Busta's alleged temper, saying there had been situations where Busta was aggressive towards women, and he hinted there might be a deeper reason behind those actions. Again, nothing is confirmed, but these are the things being said in certain circles. And if you think this is just one person talking, think again. Others have shared similar stories. Back in 2020, social media personality Trip Ali got on YouTube and shared his own experience. He said that while heading to a Halloween party in NYC, he bumped into Busta, who invited him to hang out in the VIP. At first, Trip thought it was just a regular club night, but things apparently took a strange turn. He ended up getting into an argument with a friend who didn't want him going to Busta's event, and the disagreement turned into a full-blown falling out. Trip eventually skipped the event altogether, and looking back, he said maybe that was for the best, because he wasn't sure what would have happened if he had gone. Fast forward to 2021, and more rumors started popping up. Word on the street was that Busta was once again making appearances in places where people didn't expect him, and he was allegedly seen leaving an event with someone from the LGBTQ+ community. Then came even more claims, this time from actor Orlando Brown, who had the internet buzzing when he mentioned multiple big names in the industry, including Diddy and Busta, in one of his viral rants. Now, most people take Orlando's statements with a grain of salt, since he's known for saying outrageous things. But all of this together has people talking. Between what Big Homie CC claimed, Trip Ali's story, and 50 Cent's documentary project, it's clear that there's a growing spotlight on Busta, and people are wondering what's next. Whether these claims are true or not, the pressure is definitely building. With 50 Cent in producer mode and this upcoming documentary allegedly packed with behind-the-scenes details, some believe Busta's name could end up being part of the storyline, whether he likes it or not. Only time will tell how this unfolds, but the drama definitely isn't slowing down anytime soon. If you've been paying attention to Busta Rhymes' recent interviews, you might notice that he's been coming across much more focused lately, and what he's saying is actually starting to make more sense. But while people are buzzing about some of the rumors tied to Busta, especially ones linking him to private parties and exclusive events, there's another side that deserves attention: his history of run-ins with the law and reputation for having a short temper. Let's take it back to 2006. According to reports from Billboard, Busta was facing serious legal trouble when authorities tried to hit him with a weapons charge after an incident with a random person on the street. The story claimed Busta had a machete in his vehicle. Then, in 2007, he was back in court, this time for a misdemeanor charge after allegedly getting physical with his former driver over a money issue. He later pleaded guilty to both incidents and ended up with 3 years of probation. But the trouble didn't stop there. In 2009, the New York Post reported that Busta had to pay $75,000 to a fan who said he was hit in the face by Busta's bodyguard, allegedly at Busta's direction, and also had water bottles thrown at him. The fan claimed that all he did was try to leave a show early when an artist he wanted to see didn't appear. According to the fan, Busta shouted something at him before the incident unfolded. Given his reputation for having a hot temper, it's not shocking that Busta has stayed close with Diddy since the 90s. But according to some sources, they may have more in common than just personality. When serious accusations started surfacing about Diddy, Busta was quick to tell fans to hold back on their opinions. That made some people raise their eyebrows. Why say that unless you're trying to protect someone? Especially considering that the accusations included some very serious allegations involving multiple individuals. Encouraging people to stay quiet didn't sit well with everyone. And now that the investigations into Diddy have gone public, Busta is staying very quiet himself. insiders say that Busta might be mentioned in 50 Cent's upcoming documentary about Diddy, and if that's true, then his silence might be more about strategy than innocence. 50, known for being sharp and calculated, has stayed far away from Diddy's social circle for years, but that doesn't mean he wasn't paying attention. Word is, 50 kept mental notes on who was showing up to Diddy's events, and now that he's producing this new project, he's ready to share what he's learned. Sources say this documentary is shaping up to be a major moment in hip-hop history, and it's not going to hold back on names. It's being produced by G-Unit Film and Television and directed by Alex Stapleton, an Emmy-winning filmmaker, so the quality and storytelling will be top tier. And here's the twist. Busta reportedly already knows he's going to be mentioned, and he's been trying to warn 50 to keep his name out of it. But if you know anything about 50 Cent, then you know that approach only makes him more determined. The more pressure someone puts on him, the harder he pushes back. If Busta's name is in the mix, there's a very good chance it's staying in. So the big question is, what exactly is Busta trying to keep quiet? If there's nothing to be concerned about, why not just ignore the rumors and let the documentary run its course? Let us know what you think. Is Busta Rhymes connected to this situation, or is he just being dragged into it by association? And more importantly, is 50 Cent's documentary really about to change everything we thought we knew about the music industry? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to check out the next video. We're just getting started.